As I crossed 60, I began to understand something simple. Healing isn't about waiting for pain to disappear. It's about learning to love yourself while you're still in pain. Over the years, I've met thousands of patients. Some came to me with back pain, some with tired legs, some with sleepless nights. But deep down, most of them weren't just seeking treatment. They were seeking peace. I used to believe that healing came from medicine, therapy, or technology. But time, Nan, and life taught me something gentler. Real healing often begins in the quietest moments. Maybe it's when you wake up early and feel the morning sun on your face, or when you sit down, breathe deeply, and pour yourself a cup of warm tea. Because in that small act, you're telling your body, I'm here, I'm listening. One of my patients once asked, Doctor, how do I heal when I feel old and tired? And I told her, start by listening to your body as if it were an old friend. Don't fight it. Sit with it. Have tea with it, because your body's always speaking. Through cramps, through fatigue, through restless sleep. It's not scolding you. It's whispering. I remember an old man named George. He came to me with chronic pain in his legs. No medicine worked. But when he began drinking peppermint tea before bed and taking short walks every morning, his nights grew peaceful again. Healing, you see, is not an event. It's a rhythm, like brewing tea, slow, patient, full of warmth. I've seen people transform through simple rituals. One woman who had trouble sleeping started writing 3 things she was grateful for every night with a cup of rooibos tea. After a month, she said, Doctor, I sleep with peace now, not pills. That's the quiet power of gentleness. It rebuilds what hurry once destroyed. Sometimes people ask me, what's the best supplement for my age? I smile and say, gratitude, and maybe a little cinnamon tea. Because when you drink it slowly, breathing deeply between sips, your heart learns to slow down too. Your thoughts soften. Your body listens. Healing is not found in rushing back to what you were, but in honoring what you've become. So, my friend, if tonight your legs ache or your heart feels heavy, don't rush for the medicine cabinet. Start with a cup of tea, because maybe what needs healing isn't just your body, it's your soul that's tired of holding everything together. Picture this. You sitting by the window, holding a warm cup, watching the sun slowly fade. You take a sip, and for a brief moment, you realize you are still here. You are still alive. If you take anything from my words today, let it be this. You don't need to be who you were at 30. You just need to be a little more peaceful than yesterday. So tonight, make yourself a cup of tea. Sit down, breathe. Let your body tell its stories. The stories it's been holding all these years. Because in every breath, in every sip, in every quiet moment, life is whispering. You still have time to be gentle with yourself. Let's talk about something simple. Tea. Not just a drink, but a ritual of healing. Each cup carries a story, a memory, a way of slowing time down. The first is ginger tea. Warm, golden, and alive. When joints ache and digestion slows, ginger wakes the fire within you. Just 1 cup in the morning, and suddenly your body feels lighter, your mind clearer. I tell my patients, ginger doesn't just warm your stomach, it warms your courage. Because sometimes healing begins when you dare to move again. The second is green tea, ancient, pure, wise. It's the tea of balance. For those who struggle with high blood pressure or a tired heart, green tea teaches calmness. When you sip it slowly, it's like breathing with nature itself. Steady, humble, alive. It reminds your heart. You don't have to rush. The third one is chamomile tea, the tea of peace. When sleep refuses to come, when your thoughts are too loud, chamomile whispers, rest, my friend. I once met a retired teacher who hadn't slept well in years. I told her to drink chamomile before bed, light a candle, and listen to soft music. 3 weeks later, she smiled and said, I dream again now. Then there's peppermint tea, fresh and cool like morning air after rain. It helps with cramps, bloating, and tired legs. But more than that, it brings clarity to the mind. Whenever I drink peppermint tea, I feel like I can breathe again, not just through my lungs, but through my whole being. The fifth is cinnamon tea, warm, spicy, and grounding. It's a tea for blood sugar balance and heart health. I often tell my older patients, cinnamon is the taste of steady strength. It reminds you that healing doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes it's slow and sweet, like the aroma of spice on a winter morning. And finally, rooibos tea, the red tea from Africa, caffeine-free and full of life. It soothes inflammation, supports the heart, and fills the body with quiet strength. One woman told me, Doctor, I drink rooibos at night and it feels like my body is forgiving me. I smiled, because that's what healing truly is, forgiveness. Every tea is a reminder. You are still growing, still changing, still capable of love, even after 55. So tonight, when the world feels heavy, don't reach for your phone. Reach for your kettle. Let the sound of boiling water remind you. Warmth still exists. Healing doesn't happen in hospitals alone. Sometimes it happens in your kitchen, between your hands, your breath, and a gentle cup of tea. So drink slowly, live gently, and remember, every sip is a small act of love toward the body that's carried you all these years. Because healing isn't about perfection, it's about presence. And right now, you are here. You are enough. You know, my friends, sometimes the smallest things bring the greatest peace. A walk in the garden, the laughter of a grandchild, or a simple cup of tea in the quiet of the evening. Healing isn't always about medicine or hospitals. It's about awareness, about learning to listen to what your body has been whispering for years. Maybe your legs cramp sometimes. Maybe your sleep isn't what it used to be. Maybe you just feel tired. Not in your muscles, but in your spirit. That's okay. You are not broken. You are simply being called to care, to return home to yourself. So tonight, as you make your tea, whether it's chamomile, peppermint, or rooibos, take a moment, breathe in the warmth. Feel how your body responds, gently, gratefully. These small rituals, they are medicine too, the kind that doesn't come from a bottle, but from presence, from patience, from love. And I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite tea? What helps you relax at night or start your day with peace? Share it in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else who needs it tonight. If today's video touched your heart, please take a second to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Because sometimes a single story or a single cup of tea can change someone's entire day. Take care of yourself, my friend. You've walked far and you deserve peace. Until next time, stay gentle, stay curious, and keep your heart warm.